All right, guys, we got a bench press with percentage work followed with a push day. So some more chest work, some shoulder work, and some tricep work. So here we're going through our 70% of 5 reps. I believe, it's hard to tell from this angle, but I think I was doing 235 here. So 2 sets of 5 for me. My next sets will be the 80% for 2 sets of 3, which I went up to 275, and then my 90% was 305, which you'll see I got 5 reps on that, which is really good because the previous week I only got 4 with 300. For Devin here though, his 90% where he had to get at least 3 reps, he only gets 2, I believe, which I think is on this next clip coming up. I think this is his, let's see. Oh, never mind, this is his last 80% then. But so for Devin though, you'll see it on, this is my, I think, 80% here with 275. But on Devin's clip, which you're going to see coming up here, he only gets 2 reps. So for him, what we have to do is, oh yeah, this is it right here. We're going to have to lower his max by 2. Oh, and actually, guys, sorry, I'm 1 clip off. But anyways, so just to explain, he only gets 2 reps on his 90%, so he's going to have to decrease his training max by 20 pounds and then build his strength back up. This is it right here. This is what I was talking about. This is his 90%. So we're shooting there. He got 2 here. I thought he was going to get 3, so I'm like, come on, I'm trying to pump him up. And as you'll see, he falls short. So he's going to have to drop his max down and build it back up. As for me, this is, I think this is my 305 by 5 set. Like I said, which felt really, really good. I was kind of hoping for 4, and so I screamed to Devin on the 4th rep, and I'm like, 1 more! As you can see, I'm pretty pumped right here at the end, right there. And then, all right, guys, just kind of going over some things. My macros right now, I'm usually doing, I kind of being very consistent at getting 250 grams of protein in a day. Before, or earlier in my off season, I was kind of keeping it lower. I was kind of keeping it more in the like 215 to 225 range, and I kind of bumped up my protein and dropped my carbs. My carbs I'm only usually doing now about 425 to 450, while keeping my fat out pretty high, usually trying to at least get 100 grams in a day. And what's crazy is this is probably the best off season. I mean, obviously I have my days where I don't track and I miss and stuff like that, but this is probably the most that I've ever tracked as far as making sure I hit my macros in the off season. And it's crazy because like this morning, I'm literally kind of shocked that I hit the highest off season weight I've ever hit, which is 223 pounds. I've never seen that's like the highest I've ever been. So kind of crazy because like I said, I know most people kind of like, oh, Khan's putting on a ton of just excess body fat. And to be honest, I don't feel, compared to my last off season where I was about 215 to like 217 was probably kind of my highest kind of weigh-ins that I saw. Body fat wise, I don't feel like I'm really different than I was my previous off season. So hopefully, we all hope, right? But we all know those natty gains are so minimal. But you hope that you got a couple pounds of some good quality muscle there this off season that'll stick when we prep next. So that's kind of the goal. But things are going great right now. Squats are feeling the best they've ever felt. Deads, definitely feeling a little weaker compared to what they were probably at the peak of when I was doing my power block periodization. I think at the peak of that, I got up to, as you guys saw, I did a 585 6-plate deadlift, and I think my best triple was either 540 pounds or 545 pounds. And my last deadlift session, I think I was only doing 485, and I'm going to post a video coming up here, and I think I only got like, 4. So I definitely have to build my deadlift strength back up a little bit. Bench is getting close. I think my peak of power block periodization I got at the best, I think it was 325 for a triple. So I'm kind of getting close to that with the 305 by 5. So I'm hoping that I can keep my bench progressing. And we were kind of goofing off in this workout and decided to kind of experiment with some OHPs. I haven't done these since my 2011 off season, and I don't know if I'm going to stick with these. It just taxes my freaking posterior chain like a mother. And I know this is obviously an amazing exercise, but I'm just not a person that really needs to focus on bringing up my delts or focusing on maximizing my delts to my physique. I just have always delts have always just been a body part that have freaking responded really well. And now that I'm even like giving them the lowest volume or exercises they've ever had, I just still feel like they're a strong body part that I don't want to make overpower my physique. That was one thing that I noticed back in 2011, and I even had people critique that, was saying that it's your freaking shoulders are freaking amazing, but the problem is they just kind of overpower, especially like in a back shot. But that was in 2011 where my back was a lot weaker. My delts were kind of overpowering, my physique and my rear double. You're focusing on these really, really big delts, but like a back that didn't match the delts. So that's why I worked so hard in my last off season to bring up my back to kind of make my back and shoulders and everything more symmetrical. So that's why I don't really like tax my shoulders and don't have like a designated shoulder day like a lot of people. Obviously, if I had like weak delts and I was trying to bring them up, you would see a much different training approach to my delts. But like I said, I train to meet my physique goals. So last but not least, we did triceps. To finish off the push workout, and we did some push downs, I believe 3 or 4 sets of like 10 to 12 reps. And then the bread and butter movement that I've been loving for keeping those elbow joints nice and healthy is the overhead extensions with the rope. Really love these just because, like I said, you can really overload a good amount of weight, and it doesn't thrash your elbows like when you usually do a dumbbell overhead extension or a barbell overhead extension. So these feel awesome. So anyways, guys, this is the last clip. See you guys in the next video. Hope that everybody has a Merry Christmas. Enjoy some really good food. Like I said, guys, enjoy that time with your family and friends, and don't stress about hitting macros on that day. You got one day a year. Enjoy yourselves. Eat some good food. Hopefully you guys get the Christmas gifts that you want. All right, guys, take care.